blah, 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 blah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a food haul for you. And I get a lot of questions about myself being gluten-free, and well, from others who are looking for alternatives and ideas of gluten-free items, whether it be from people who are already diagnosed with an allergy or people who are just choosing to live a gluten-free lifestyle. Without any further ado, any further talking from my mouth, let's hop right in. Okay, so first thing that I will grab is this bag of gluten-free breadcrumbs, and this is by the brand Glutino. Get it? No gluten. Gluten no. Ha ha ha. So yeah, this is actually the first time I've got gluten-free breadcrumbs, but I know that I want to make like a mac and cheese or bread some chicken or something like that. So yeah, I picked it up. So I got this at Stop and Shop. I've also seen this at King Cullen, if you live by a King Cullen, if you have a King Cullen by you. But yeah, a lot of places have this. Glutino or Glutino is a pretty big brand, in my opinion. I've seen it around a lot. So yeah, that's the first thing. You can do a lot of things with that, and it's just a good thing to have in the house, especially if other people are going to be cooking too. So next, I have these Snyder's gluten-free mini pretzels, and these are really good to have to dip in hummus or anything like that. I love to dip them in hummus personally, but you can also dip them in Nutella, which I will not buy because I just consume that like a mad woman. Like, I have to cut myself off, so I try to stay away from buying that because I'll just eat the whole thing. But yeah, these, you can do anything with pretzels. I mean, it's really good to have a gluten-free pretzel in the house, and I love the Snyder's one, and I was so happy to see that they had a gluten-free version. So yeah. And then also another pretty big brand that came out with some gluten-free thing is the Barilla pasta, and they have a gluten-free. I think they might have a spaghetti one too, but I got the rotini noodles, and it's a pretty good price. It's like not too much more expensive than just the plain wheat pasta, but this is rice pasta. Yeah, it's corn flour and rice flour that make up the pasta, and it's definitely it's not as great as this one over here. This is probably my favorite gluten-free pasta brand, and it's the Tinkiata brown rice pasta. I like the vegetable one, and it doesn't get mushy or anything like that. I don't think this one gets mushy either. I mean, I've basically eaten the whole box, and there's not too much of a huge difference, but I've always liked this one better just because it's like, I feel like I like the ingredients better. I don't know. But these are two really good alternatives to wheat pasta, even if you're not into eating a gluten-free diet entirely, just if you're into trying a different kind of pasta. These are really yummy. They have a different kind of texture and taste, and I really like rice pasta much better than wheat pasta. So those, and then I also have some cereal that I've never tried yet. So this is more towards the whole end of this video, because I saw this and I was like, ooh, I keep eating like really sugary cereals for breakfast. Like, I keep eating chocolate checks because that's gluten-free, and I'm like, if I want cereal, I'm gonna try to get something a little bit healthier, a little bit less sugary. So I found this Nature's Path Organic Sunrise Crunchy Maple Cereal. Pretty sure it has flax seeds in it. Yeah, corn, rice, flax, quinoa, buckwheat, and amaranth. There's nothing on this list of ingredients that I cannot pronounce, and that is why I like it, and I can't wait to try it. And I got some blueberries put on top, so hopefully that'll taste good. I just love putting fresh fruit on top of cereal. Thumbs up this video if you do too. This is something, I think I actually had a mini of these in one of my other videos, which I'll link down below, which is a healthy snack video, and it's the Late July Organic chips. The other one I think was like an original one. It wasn't a blue chip, it was like more of a just corn chip kind of thing. They were really good, so I decided to try a different kind, and this is the Summertime Blues Lightly Salted Crunchy Whole Grains and Seeds Multi-Grain Snack Chips. Take it in. Take it all in. So they of course have 100% whole grains in it, and they also incorporate, I must be a big fan of these, but they incorporate the organic grain and seed blend of flax, millet, brown rice, quinoa, and amaranth. And I like having those things in my diet. I didn't even notice this had it, but it's good to have another source of whole grains when you go gluten-free. and you're not eating whole grain like wheat, like whole wheat, and you find other sources for whole grains, because whole grains are good for you. This is something I buy probably every 2 weeks. I know it sounds crazy. I buy this a lot because it's a small bag and I eat it probably almost every day. This is the Kind granola. This is oats and honey clusters, and I really like this because it has toasted coconut in it too. And what I do with this is I will either put it in yogurt for breakfast. Almost every morning for breakfast I have yogurt with granola and sometimes fresh fruit, but usually just yogurt and granola. And I put this on top, and it just goes with a lot of things just because it's just like oats and honey, so you can combine it with different flavors of yogurt. And also, once in a while, sometimes after dinner, if I'm still hungry and I want like a snack, sometimes if I'm craving cereal, I'll just put a little bit of this with some almond milk in a bowl, and you can make a granola cereal out of it. It is so addicting and so naturally sweet. It's sweetened with honey. And of course, it's just gluten-free oats, and it has brown rice, millet, buckwheat, amaranth, and quinoa in it also. I guess I consume a lot of these things. I've tried other kinds of granola and like gluten-free granola, and they just, some of them taste plasticky actually, like, and disgusting. This tastes like whole and good and sweet and amazing and coconutty, which I like it. I like it a lot. The other item that is by that same Lutino brand are these chocolate vanilla cream cookies, which I like to call fake Oreos, because Oreos aren't gluten-free. So I get these, and honestly, well, side note here, when I went gluten-free in March of last year, I was a big fan of Oreos. Like, that was my main cookie, and I would love to put Oreos in the fridge and everything like that. Like, I could sit there and I could eat a whole like sleeve out of the package of Oreos, and it would not be good. Like, once I ate one, I just had to have more. My body or my mind, whatever, it would just tell me that I needed more, and I could sit there and eat. Even though I wasn't hungry, my body just kept craving once I ate one. And I noticed when I went gluten-free and I would start to eat like different kinds of cookies, like gluten-free versions, I wouldn't have that craving. Like, I would feel more satisfied just eating 3. And I'm not saying like feeling full, which is one thing that I really like, is like I won't feel extremely disgustingly full or like have a stomachache after eating them unless I overdo it for whatever reason. But it's really hard to overdo things, for me at least, now that I'm gluten-free. So these are really, really good. And I will possibly be doing a recipe kind of DIY thingy with these that I do. But I use these mostly lately for it, so I don't want to give it away yet, but it is a really yummy, yummy dessert kind of thing, a really healthy, yummy dessert, and I will share it with you ASAP. I will hopefully be making the video soon, probably next week, because that's probably when I'm going to be able to do it. But these are what they look like. They taste really similar to Oreos. I mean, there's not really a big difference, just they use different ingredients instead of wheat and stuff like that. So another thing with those super grains in it, it's the oats, millet, quinoa, amaranth, and buckwheat. I consume so much of that, so much. I don't know. I didn't notice I consumed so much till now, but I guess I am really in love with the Kind brand, because they are very proud of their ingredients, and they always, I think there's like a claim with the Kind brand that they say that you can pronounce all of the ingredients on their lists, and you always can, and I love the Kind bars. But then I saw this in the store, and this is the Kind Healthy Grains Chewy with a Crunch. They're like bars, but they're kind of like fatter, like thicker, wider. There we go. It's like a big wide bar, and I'd never seen these in stores before, never heard of these actually at all. And this is the maple pumpkin seeds with sea salt one. And I really like incorporating pumpkin seeds into my diet, and I saw that it was like maple, and definitely like maple things, so yeah. Oh no, I dropped them. So I have this big box of stuffs. Actually, it doesn't look that much anymore. So next I have these soups, and these are the Pacific Natural Foods brands. These are really, I don't want to say popular, but you can easily find them. I found them at Target, you can find them at ShopRite, you can find them at Stop and Shop. And they are organic soups. So this is the cashew carrot ginger bisque. I'm really excited to try that. I've never tried a soup like that, but I've been wanting to try a gingery soup lately because I've been a ginger fanatic. That's gluten-free. Yeah, both of these are gluten-free. It's so good, guys. It's amazing, and I can never eat the whole box in one, so I end up like putting it in my fridge, sealing it up, and doing another soup. So I get like a couple bowls of soup out of this. I am in love with these sun cups. Have you ever heard of these? I have just recently, probably in September, discovered these. Accidentally discovered these, and oh, they're so amazing. They're nut-free and gluten-free, and it's made with sunflower seed butter, and there's a few different kinds. I just keep like raving about it, but they this is the dark chocolate one, and this is the milk chocolate one, and they also have the mint one, and I think there's another one, either one or two more that I have seen in stores. But these are definitely my two favorites, the dark and the milk chocolate, and they are amazing. It's kind of comparable to a Reese's cup, only it's a very different taste because it's sunflower seed instead of peanut butter, and I absolutely hate peanut butter. I think I have a slight allergy to it. It's disgusting to me. It makes me really sick. But these taste so amazing. The ingredients are so much better for you, and if you're looking for a good, healthy junk food alternative, check these out. Also, there is another brand of, I don't think they have any kind of nut-free ones, but they do have a healthier peanut butter cup alternative. It's the brand called Justin's. The packaging will kind of generally look like this, and this is just the Justin's almond butter in a little container. Usually I would get this on the go and just eat it out of there for like a protein or an energy boost, but I decided to take this home because I want to put it on bread with bananas and some of the kind granola, because I like to do that. So it's just dry roasted almonds and palm fruit oil, and it is gluten-free, vegan, and all natural. I like this brand, Justin's. I really like their packaging too. I think that's what got me originally. And you can find them at Stop and Shop. That's where I find mine, and that's also far. I don't know if I've ever seen them at Whole Foods, but I know that Justin's, this brand has stuff at Whole Foods and Wild by Nature, and it's pretty easy to find them. They're all over the place now. So now that's everything for the things that do not need to be refrigerated. And I must say, besides produce, which I'm not going to show most of it, probably all of it, it's just a bunch of things that I would normally buy: carrots, grapes, blueberries, bananas, apples. I just got a juicer, so I bought, a lot of fresh things, but, I don't really need to show you those. And this is Love Beets. I've heard of this brand before. I've never tried it though, and these are just like beets in water, I guess. Just beets packaged up and ready to be juiced, and that's the reason I bought them, because I want to combine them in like a juice, like a beet apple ginger juice or something like that. I've never been crazy about beets. I always feel like they taste like dirt, but I am intrigued by the health benefits of them, and I think they might go well together and give a good color to a juice. My long-term relationship love of my life, the Almond Breeze, and recently I switched over to original. I used to only get unsweetened vanilla, and now once I accidentally got the original instead of the vanilla, I realized I like the original a lot better. Almonds naturally have a sweet taste to them, so it's good. Either way, it's good for the original, but I think that the vanilla flavoring is really good for like cookies and milk or something like that. But I've been realizing that I've used this for a lot more things than other than just eating like cookies and drinking it as milk. I use it in a lot of recipes, so I wanted to keep getting the original one just so it's a more versatile, and I like it anyway. It's delicious, and I don't remember the last time I drank cow's milk. It's probably been years. I honestly don't remember the point in time where I stopped drinking cow's milk, but I highly recommend this brand of almond milk. It's the Blue Diamond brand. So next, I have the Chobani yogurts. I have my two all-time favorites to show you, and this is the strawberry banana and the blueberry. And I used to absolutely hate Greek yogurt. I thought it was disgusting because it's kind of sour. It's not like eating Yoplait or something, I don't know, some really sweetened yogurt. Now they taste like ice cream to me after eating them for a little bit, and this is probably my breakfast every morning. I love to eat these because Greek yogurt has tons of protein. These have 14 grams of protein in them, and it just helps me start off my day very well. And I love the active probiotics that are incorporated in them. Those are always good for your body, your digestive system, and your immune system. So love the Chobani yogurts. These are always in my house. I always buy them. Next, this I looked everywhere for. I must have passed it in the store. I went crazy looking for it. I don't know how I missed it, but my mom found it for me after I checked like 3 or 4 different stores for it at different locations. This is the Go Veggie dairy-free cream cheese alternative. So I like this because it's not entirely soy-based. It's dairy-free, and it's also vegan if you're concerned about that, but I mainly like it because I get to put it in my pasta, and it makes a great like sauce. I mean, I don't use a whole ton of it. I probably use half a teaspoon at most, and mixing it into warm pasta creates a really creamy, delicious taste, and I feel perfectly fine after eating it. Whereas if I were to use like a heavy dairy kind of sauce in a pasta, I would feel terrible. And last but not least, the one thing, I don't know why I'm showing you this and not any of the other produce, fresh produce I got. Got some ginger, and that is just mainly to combine, with the beets in a juice, and it's going to be good. So that was just a little bit of a haul and a tiny peek into what I have in my house and eat on a daily basis. So if you have any questions about anything that I mentioned in this video, don't be shy. Feel free to leave a comment down below. I'll do my best to answer it. And subscribe and like this video if you would like. You could see more videos if you press that subscribe button. I'm not saying you could, but I'm saying you could. And if you choose to press that subscribe button, you will get updates of when I post new videos, and that's exciting because I probably am going to start doing more food-related videos. So if you're interested in recipes of juices, of different kinds of things, I may be starting that soon. So keep looking back, keep checking. I'll have something up soon, at least one thing. And also, if you're interested in seeing a juice, I just got a juicer for Christmas, and I made my first juice. I just came up with the idea randomly, and I made like a really delicious juice-based fizzy drink. I don't know, it's so good. I'll put a picture of it next to me. It's delicious, and you can find the recipe that I kind of just wrote up on my Instagram, and my Instagram is Instagram name Girl in the Crawl, 1 R, so GRL in the Crawl. I know this is a long outro. Thank you for bearing with me, and I hope that you have a good day. Goodbye. Psst, press the like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos. Also, check out my previous videos over there.